Good morning from Washington. As you can see, we used our lovely gift cards given to us by wonderful people to get our first Starbucks of the entire trip since we were in Washington. Minus the Starbucks iced coffee we had packed in the cooler, which has been wonderful every morning. We are in Washington, as I said. We are about 4 hours and 10 minutes from home, Linwood, Washington.
It's raining.
It is raining as per Washington standards. There's Albert. We had a little fiasco last night and had to take him to the emergency clinic because he broke out in hives, but he's fine and they didn't charge us anything because they felt sorry for me, essentially. There's Bella, just chilling. The cat's a little fussy this morning. I don't think he used the bathroom last night. He'll have to hold it for another 4.5 hours.
What did we discover last night? What fun restaurant is in Washington State?
We did discover that Krispy Kreme is in Washington State last night.
Yes.
When we pulled off the interstate, the Hot Now sign was on, but we didn't get any.
We resisted.
Because we needed healthy food, so we went to Outback and had steak.
After a phone call from our hotel?
After a phone call from our hotel, yes. Grant had to hold down the fort at the Outback while I went and got the dogs because they were howling in the room. Bless. It's almost over. They'll probably howl in our apartment, but they'll get used to it, and at least we won't get phone calls because it's our house.
They've been good little trippers, though.
They have been good babies. All things considered, they've done wonderful. Isn't that right, Bella? And this is Albert's new pillow.
It was ours.
It works well because when he lays his head in the middle, his little nose sticks out here.
So you breathe.
So he can breathe comfortably. He loves it, and when he's tired of it, he just shoves it out of the way. That's Grant. He slept well last night.
He was cranky last night.
He was cranky, and then he got more cranky when he was worried about Albert, even though Mommy told him Albert would be okay. Mommy just didn't have the medications to give him.
We're learning a lot about each other.
Yes. Oh boy, I have to sneeze. Excuse me.
Our noses are getting used to the Washington weather.
Used to is an overstatement. They're very bloody and dry.
Big gobs of blood coming out of her.
Grant's messing with his neck a little less.
A little less, the humidity doesn't get to it.
Yeah. Fun pilot. It's pretty. Okay. Stand by. We'll update you when we are closer to home or see some more fun scenery. Although it's really pretty out in the background.
There's Bigfoot.
And yep, we've been looking for Bigfoot. There's no signs yet, but not giving up.
We're not taking the mountain tour.
No, it turns out US 2 is like a 7.5 hour drive as opposed to the 4.5 hour drive on Interstate 90, so that may be something we do later.
It's also burning down.
Yeah, there's also a fire that's been contained, but there's a fire. So
300 acres.
300 acres. The rain will probably quell it some, but we'll take that route another time. Luckily, we'll be able to just drive up into the Cascades from our hometown in like an hour.
A day trip.
We'll probably take Amanda and Brian there. We'll take Grant's parents there.
Homer, Brian Rogers,
everyone,
Jonathan Marr,
basically.
Robert Castle, everybody that's booked.
The dogs.
The dogs.
All right, we'll update you again later. Stand by.